Woohoo! Alright, so here we are in the Nether. I already hear a ghast. Hey Pandalings, this is the Black Belt Panda, and welcome back to PandaCraft Skyblock. This is episode 7, and before we begin, I want to show you some stuff I added that I think you guys are gonna like. If you have some string and some signs, we can combine the string here into cobweb, right? You need 9 string to make 1 cobweb. So we're going to grab that cobweb and we're going to place it down somewhere out of the way. I'm going to put it right here, I think. And then you surround the cobweb on all 4 sides with signs. And what we have here is actually a sieve, similar to the sieves in the Xnilo mod in the Agrarian Skies mod pack. So let's test this out. I'm going to grab my hammer, and I'm going to grab some cobblestone, 4 pieces to start. Now you can sieve, you could sift rather, in the sieve, dirt, gravel, sand, or soul sand. So I'm going to do, whoops, gravel. So I'm going to break this cobblestone down into gravel with my hammer. And all you do to sift blocks is place them right on top. And look at that, we've got an iron ore. And you may not get something every time, and you may get different things. You'll get different types of ores when sifting gravel. When you sift dirt, you can get different types of seeds or crops. When you sift sand, you could get, I believe, sugarcane and cactus. I'm not sure if I added anything else for sand. And soul sand can get you some interesting things, including very rarely gas tiers. So we just got 2 iron ore by sifting 4 gravel. And so yeah, that gives us a nice method for gaining iron. Now the rate that I just got iron, that was actually pretty high rate there. You know, normally won't get iron that often by sifting gravel. I just got very lucky. But yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna go over into creative mode because I'm gonna head to spawn to show you these other things that I added. Number 1, I added a whole tutorial section here to spawn. So come down this ladder, head to the right, and there's tutorials. There's displays to show you how to craft the custom items. So there's the cobweb we just did. There's a crook. Yes, I did add a crook. Crafting the crook is very simple, same as the Xnilo mod, and it does the same thing. When you break leaves with it, you'll get double chance at getting saplings and apples. Left-clicking mobs pushes them away from you, and right-clicking pulls them towards you and does 0 damage. I added some demonstrations for clocks because a lot of people seem to be using the old clocks from before the hoppers and the comparators were added to the game. So here's 2 examples. This is a very steady regular clock here. Over here is a fast clock or random clock. And I do recommend, as the signs state here, to surround your redstone with torches because, as many of you have probably noticed, redstone, especially when it's flashing like this, can cause your frame rate to drop when you have a lot of it. And that's not the redstone itself that's doing that. Rather, it's the light that it gives off. It has to update all the blocks around the redstone with the light every time. So torches are free. You can get them right here from this sign. So you can surround all your redstone with torches. Please do so. It could definitely help a lot with your frame rate. So then, of course, you can get stone fragments from sifting the dirt in the sieve that I just demonstrated. And you can combine 9 of them to make cobblestone. I do have plans to make them throwable. Still working on that. Mossy stone brick, mossy cobblestone, chiseled stone brick, red sand, pod soul, and of course the new coarse dirt. Crafting recipe from 1.8 I've added. Let's see, these are really cool. You guys are really gonna like these. These are auto tools. They require redstone to operate. You can automate them with clocks, and the tools inside will take 2 damage each use instead of 1. So this is an auto miner. You build it by placing a dispenser between 2 iron blocks. And then if we just go ahead and grab a lever to demonstrate, and I'll grab some stone. We'll place a block of stone in front, and we'll power it. And as you can see here, boop, it mines it automatically. And of course, the tool takes 2 damage instead of 1. This is an auto placer, so if we place something inside, like stone, click, it places the block for us. And of course, now the block is gone. This is an auto planter. It requires seeds, crops, or saplings. So we've got seeds inside it right now. If we place down a block of dirt and try to use it, you'll see that it does not work. Why doesn't it work? Because it requires the same what do you call that? Requirements, I suppose. It has the same requirements as it normally would. So if I grab a wooden hoe and we till that and then flip the lever, boom, it now planted the seeds for us on the tilled dirt. So let's get rid of that. Now this one, this is the auto feller, which requires an axe, and it will fell an entire tree. So let's see if we can get a tree to grow. We're going to grab oak sapling here. Oops, I didn't really want to get rid of my lever. Let's do that. And then we'll grab some bone meal, and we'll see if we can get this to grow. It's tight space, so it might take a little bit. Hopefully grow. I might have more luck with like a spruce sapling or something, I wonder. I think the spruce, I don't know, did the spruce saplings, do they work better? There we go. Finally grew. So there's a pretty big tree. So this is a good one to demonstrate with. So I'm going to put the lever up here. We'll flick it. Boom. And it just felled the entire tree. Just like that. So we can pick up our wood. It all fell somewhere. I don't know where it all went. Okay, I don't know where the wood went, but it normally will fall somewhere that you can get, you know, you can pick it all up. Still only takes 2 damage, so it's kind of similar to MCMMO, but kind of automates it. I got rid of my lever again. Darn it. So, moving on. We've got the auto fisher, which requires a fishing rod to work. And this one is pretty simple. I'm going to use glass to demonstrate this. So, basically, all you want is a water source, like so. And the auto fisher works over time. We just flip the lever here. Okay, and it's activated, so it'll take between 1 and 5 minutes, it's random, before it'll actually catch a fish, and the fish will fall right in front of the dispenser. So you can set up like a hopper, you could even do like a comparator off your hopper to reactivate your auto fisher every time it catches a fish, however you want to do it. But I'm not going to sit here and wait for it. It does take, like I said, between 1 and 5 minutes randomly. So I'm going to just bloop, get rid of that. And it'll take damage when it catches the fish. The fish chances are the same as vanilla Minecraft. So moving on, we've got the compactor, which will compact blocks. So we've got 64 stone in here. If we activate it, we'll see we now have 1 stone, and it says compacted 8. So that means that there are 8 stone blocks in this one block. So you can see it took 8 of them. So we're just going to keep activating this. And we'll use up all the stone. There we go. So now we've got 8 compacted stone. And if we put these in here, we can compact it one more time. And we can get 64. So you see it took the 8. So it needs at least 8 of a block to work. And you compact all the way to 64. So now if we put this in the uncompactor. There we go. And then yeah, so there's our compacted blocks in the uncompactor, which will do the opposite. So now we've got 8 stone compacted to 8 levels. If we put those in there and use those all up, we compact those into 64 stone, totally uncompacted. So we're back to what we started with. So that's useful for storage. You can, if you've got a ton of stuff, you know, filling up your chests like crazy, you could actually run them through like a automatic hopper system or something to compact them and put them in your chests. So you don't have to deal with having chests full of a single item. So, yep, that is basically it for the stuff that I added that's new. Let's get to work. All right, so I've just been collecting some gravel using the hammer at the cobblestone gen over there, and a stack and a half of gravel, just to kind of show you some different things you can get. Have got me 4 iron ore, 7 lapis lazuli, 12 coal, and 2 gold ore. So like I said before, I got pretty lucky with how much iron I got when I just used 4 gravel, because this time a stack and a half only got me 4 iron. But yeah, just kind of show you different things you can get. There's more stuff obviously, but these are the most common. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to sift gravel off camera. What I want to do is try to get enough iron to set up an auto miner to place here at the cobblestone generator, and that way we can start, because the auto miner accepts both pickaxes and hammers, so we can actually set up an auto miner to hammer out the cobblestone, give us a lot of gravel. We can start with the lapis we're getting, we can make an auto placer to place the gravel automatically above the sieve, and we should be able to start automating the ability to gather iron. So I'm going to do that off camera, get all the stuff we need to do that, and I'll be back. All right, so another batch of gravel, and we've got some more iron ore, but this time we got the elusive emerald and diamonds. All right, so that's awesome. Very, very rare chance of getting these, but yeah. Back to work. All right, well, I'm back, and you might notice things look a little bit different. Well, in order to do the clock, I need a comparator, and I had totally forgotten that comparators require nether quartz. So, yeah, we got to go to the nether. To do that, there's a challenge that we can complete, and it is called Adept Builder, and you basically reach island level 100. It gives you the stuff you need to make a nether portal. Well, your island level goes up as you build with certain materials. Some materials are worth more than others. And so what I've done is I started to replace the cobblestone with this hardened clay, which eventually will be black stained clay. So this is kind of a preview of a feature I plan on adding as soon as I'm done recording, which is going to be the ability to paint certain blocks. I'll be adding paint brushes, so you guys can look forward to that. But through using the hammer here at the cobblestone generator, I've been getting a lot of gravel, sifting it, and with that I've been getting coal, occasionally emeralds, gold ore, occasional diamonds, you know, lapis, and I've just been combining them into the block forms to sort of start decorating the island a little bit, and also bring up the island level, because these blocks are worth more, and even the ores are worth a lot. So I've been placing the ores themselves over here in this big block. I went ahead and placed my redstone there. I grew some new dark oak trees. Now these blocks aren't worth very much at all, but these dark oak trees have a lot of them. And they're pretty quick and easy. You just plant the saplings, let them grow. So I figured that's another way. Mycelium is worth more than regular dirt, so I converted this to mycelium by making a line. Originally my mycelium was over here, so I let it grow over here instead. And I took all my string and combined it into web and made a block. I don't know if you can see that. There's a block of cobweb back there, like a whole bunch of it. And I did all of this to bring up my island level, you know, placing a lot of blocks, because cobblestone is hardly worth anything. Cobblestone, smooth stone, and wood are all worth the same. They're like 10 points, and you need 1,000 points to go up 1 level. So I managed to bring my island level all the way up to 113. So we can now complete a couple of challenges. I've got these ingredients here. Oops, I'm still vanished. There we go. I just logged back in. I'm automatically vanished when I log in. But I went ahead and grabbed some farming ingredients here that we need to complete the Expert Farmer challenge. So we'll go ahead and complete that. Boom! Yay! Black Ball Panda has completed Expert Farmer. So that got us 16 redstone, cocoa beans, pig, cow, and chicken spawn eggs. So let's go ahead and put this stuff away. Just toss it in here, and now everybody knows I'm online. All right, so and now we can complete as well, since we reached island level 100, Adept Builder. So boom, there we go. We've completed Adept Builder. We've got 12 obsidian, and we should have yep, right here is our flint and steel. So let's go ahead and build ourselves a nether portal. But before we do that, I'm sure you've noticed that my cobblestone generator looks a little different. This is just a very minimalistic variation of the cobblestone generator. It still works just fine. You can mine cobblestone here and here, just like before. And you can do the same on the other side. But this hardly requires any materials, just a few slabs, really, and that's it. So this is really, really great. I think it looks cool, honestly. It looks a lot cooler. And it gives you the ability, you just go right up here, stand right up, and then you don't move, and you're as close as you can possibly be to the blocks as you mine them. So that works great. So yeah, let's go ahead and build ourselves this nether portal. Where do I want it? Let's put it over here, behind the mob grinder. I think that's a good place. We'll put it right here. So I'm going to break these blocks out here. We're going to put these two here. Then we're going to build it up here. Like so. And put a block there. Actually, oh, look at that. We've got 12 obsidian, so we can actually... I think I purposely made it 12 so you could do this. You could put your top corners in, and you don't have to put your bottom corners in. And boom, we've got another portal. Woo! All right, so we want to bring our flint and steel with us just in case, but I do want to grab some extra cobblestone in case we need to tower up somewhere. We've got some food. Let's see. Yeah, that should be good. I just need to go in and find some nether quartz. So let's take a look at the nether. Woohoo! Alright, so here we are in the nether. I already hear a ghast. And we spawned right on top of a nether fortress. Look at that. How cool. How cool is that? And the nether quartz is right there. Awesome. So we just need a couple pieces of nether quartz. Hopefully we don't run into any trouble with the ghasts. Let me make sure that there's blocks under me here. Yep. So nether quartz. And now I'll just grab the few pieces that are here. And I'm leveling up my mining because this is the first time I've actually done any mining, since there's no mining in Skyblock. Alright, there we go. Alright, so this ghast that I hear is freaking me out. I'm gonna hop out now. Let's go back. You know, there's a quick way to go back. You don't have to go back through your portal. Just go /is home. And that's actually what the portals do anyway. So now we've got some nether quartz. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and get the stuff to set up the auto miner off camera. So I will be right back. All right. So I'm pretty sure I've got everything here. So let's go ahead and start building this. The auto miner requires iron blocks. So we're going to place an iron block here. We're going to place a dispenser here and another iron block right on top. And boom, that is our auto miner completed. Now we're going to place a hammer inside so we get gravel from our auto miner. And for our clock, I'm going to place a hopper against that block there. And then a hopper against that hopper. And we're going to place a comparator going into that block. And now when we place an item in here, so I'm just going to place that in there. It'll constantly run on a clock. Boom. Awesome. So I'm going to disable that for now. Take our item out. Here we go. All right. And yeah, ignore the block crack thing. That's a bug. The animation actually stays for a couple seconds for some reason instead of going away immediately. Still working on fixing that. The actual animation you see when it's breaking the block is totally artificial. That's part of the code, so that's why it does that. See, yeah, it went away now. But yeah, now we just need a way to gather these. So I'm going to quickly, let's see, do I have, yep, there we go. Quickly make a hopper. So we need, let's use these. Doo-doo, doo-doo, make a chest. And then put our chest in there. And make a hopper. So this hopper, we need another chest actually. To feed into. There we go. Oh, I dropped my wood. Alright, so what we're going to do now is place the hopper in place of this slab down here. And let's see, I want to feed into a chest. Can I do on the other side? I think so. Maybe. Let's run it into this way for now. So we're going to have our chest right here. And we're going to place our hopper, if we break this block here, against the chest, like so. So if we come around here, now the hopper should catch the gravel, and it should go into that chest. Where's that slab? There we go. So let's test it out. Put an item in. So there we go. Gravel went into the chest. Awesome. So now we have an auto miner for gravel. And in the future, we can set another one up over here on this side and have an auto miner for cobble. And on the back side, we can still mine manually if we ever need to. Don't know why we would need to. But yeah. There we go. That is awesome. Occasionally, probably going to get one popping out like that. Cool. Alright, I'm going to get the stuff set up off camera to build an auto placer. And we're going to set up an auto placer for this sieve over here. Alright, so I let this run for a little bit. Did a little bit of tweaking to the hammers and whatnot. Just fixing some bugs that I came across. And yeah, so I got the stuff that we need. A lot of people, I think, have been confused as to how to set up an auto placer with a sieve. And the trick to that is to build your auto placer above it. So if we place our block here, and then place one there, and then I'm just going to build up here. There's the top part. And then let's go ahead and break these here. And then we need our... let's move this torch here. Our clock. So let's go ahead and build that quickly. Oops. Actually, we need a block there. There we go. Didn't need to place the ones over there. All right. So same as before, just building the clock. Boom. It's a good idea to cover your clock, your hoppers, with a full block so that items don't accidentally fall in and mess up your clock. Do I have? No, I don't. I'm going to grab a stick really quick. And, whoops, make a lever. And this will allow me to stop the clock whenever I want. So just put a lever there. All right, so same thing as before. The clock just, powers this. But the trick is here, like I said, place it above. Because you can't place it here because the sign's in the way. I've actually custom coded this so that it works above the sieve. And if you were to place, let's say, a dirt block in there, you guys might like this. All right, let's place this in here. So we've got a dirt block, right? All right, now watch this. Watch that dirt block. It just fell. How cool is that? So it does this little animation. And then we should have, yep, right here, popped out a stone fragment. So let me stop this. So whatever block you put in here, as long as it can be sifted in the sieve, will actually fall like sand. So sand and gravel obviously fall normally, but dirt and soul sand will also fall. So that's how you use the auto placer with the sieve. And dirt always gets you these stone fragments. It says combine 4 to make smooth stone. That's a bug. I gotta fix that. It's actually supposed to be 9, combine 9, to make cobblestone. So you would place 9 in here and you'd get a piece of cobblestone. That might change, I don't know. Subject to change. All this new stuff's always subject to change. It's the nature of adding new things. But yeah, so now we've got this. Now it's just a matter of running this, taking everything from there, putting it in here, and semi-automatic system there. And in the future, of course, we're going to automate it completely where all the items from this will go into that. Of course, we're going to move this. This is all just temporary, just to speed up the gathering of, well, mainly iron. And that should allow us to really start getting into building some awesome farms. But yeah, so that is pretty much it for this episode. We made some good progress. Where's my torch? There we go. We made some good progress. Got some stuff done on the island. Spruced it up a little bit. Got some automation going. Hopefully you guys like the new items that I added. And of course, after this episode, as soon as I'm done editing it, I'll get to work on adding paintbrushes. So I hope you guys like that. I think it's a cool idea. You can change the color of your clay or glass anytime you want, as long as you've got the dye and the paintbrush. So yeah. If you like this episode, click that like button, and if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, including suggestions for more custom items, go ahead and leave those in the comment section below, or you can head to www.pandacraft.org and leave suggestions in the forums there. And on pandacraft.org, you can find news announcements on all sorts of updates and things that I work on. So, thanks for watching. This is Black Belt Panda, and I'll see you in the next episode.